From the dense jungles of Vietnam to the harsh deserts of the Middle East, the American soldier has stood ready, M16 or M4 rifle in hand, for over 6 decades. Yet, the evolution of firepower has long dictated the terms of survival and victory. As the battlefield changes, so must the tools of war. Driven by the urgent need for greater lethality and precision against adversaries of similar capabilities, such as Russia and China, the U.S. military has brought forth its newest weapons. The Next Generation Squad Weapons program is engineered to dominate. The XM7 rifle and XM250 machine gun, developed by SIG Sauer, are the next leap in bolstering the combat effectiveness of American infantrymen for the decades to come. Developed to simultaneously replace the venerated M4 from the M16 family of rifles and the M249 machine gun, the XM7 and XM250 feature an intermediate yet powerful 6.8mm cartridge that drastically increases range, velocity, and stopping power to penetrate enemy body armor at standoff ranges. As if this was not enough, both weapons sport an innovative design that allows operators to customize them like never before while sharing common parts, making it easy for operators to maintain them under the stress of combat. The integration of advanced technology into the XM7 and XM250 not only enhances their performance, but also ensures American soldiers maintain a decisive edge in future conflicts. With these weapons, the U.S. military steps boldly into a new era of warfare, where precision and adaptability dictate the rules of engagement. During the Cold War, spurred by the German STG-44, the world's first assault rifle, the United States and the Soviet Union developed new rifle categories. The Soviets introduced the AK-47, developed by Kalashnikov, while the U.S., recognizing the limitations of the cumbersome M14 in Vietnam's close quarters, developed Eugene Stoner's lightweight M16, chambered in 5.56mm. Post-Vietnam, the U.S. Army enhanced the M16, introducing the M4 carbine across the armed forces. Despite its accuracy and reliability, by the mid-1980s, the Army sought a more powerful replacement through the Advanced Combat Rifle, or ACR program. Nonetheless, the program was cancelled, and the M4 carbine was upgraded to increase its lethality and suitability for various combat operations. Still, the Army did not give up, and in the 1990s, kicked off the XM29 Objective Individual Combat Weapon program. Like its predecessors, the program failed to find a proper replacement for the reliable M4 rifle. It was not until the early 2000s that another attempt was made, in the form of the futuristic-looking and innovative XM8 assault rifle, developed by German small arms manufacturer Heckler & Koch. Nonetheless, the imposing XM8 failed to achieve the program's desired performance and weight specifications, and the M4 once again became the trusty companion of American troops in Afghanistan and Iraq. Here, amidst the arid and rocky landscapes of the countryside, American soldiers and Marines realized their M16s and M4s, employing NATO 5.56mm ammunition, effective at close-quarters engagements, were no longer suitable for long-range firefights against enemy insurgents hiding in mountainous terrain. The cartridge began to lose stopping power as range increased, prompting the Army to field an upgraded 5.56mm cartridge as a temporary solution. This M855A1 enhanced performance round achieved its purpose, but it did not dissipate the sense of urgency for a new M4 replacement. In 2017, the journey to transform the Army's arsenal took momentum, with a directive from Congress to assess upgrading the M4 carbine with SOCOM's cutting-edge SOPMOD free-floating rail. The assessment revealed a complex picture. Troops favored the M4 for its reliability under stress, but faltered when facing the sophisticated bulletproof vests of Russian and Chinese forces at increased distances. While some technical problems, like feeding issues, were remedied with alternative ammunition and magazines, the more significant challenge of armor penetration remained unresolved. The 5.56mm cartridge had reached its limit. The global arms race, highlighted by initiatives like Russia's Ratnik program, added pressure for an overhaul. Ultimately, in December 2017, the Army Soldier Enhancement Program recommended launching the Next Generation Squad Weapon Program, or NGSW, positioning it as a smarter financial and strategic choice over mere enhancement of the M4 carbine. After a meticulous study by the Small Arms Ammunition Configuration Study, concluded an intermediate 6.8mm cartridge would outperform both the 5.56 and 7.62mm rounds in terms of range, recoil, and stopping power, the Army officially launched the NGSW program to find a replacement for the M4 carbine and the M249 machine gun. The objective was simple: increase the lethality of the American infantry with a more powerful and effective weapon system. This would materialize in a rifle variant for individual soldiers and a light machine gun variant for fire teams, both sharing a standard fire control system, enhancing interoperability, simplifying logistics, and providing troops with a level of customization never seen before in a weapon. After a close call between General Dynamics OTS and AAI Corporation Textron Systems, SIG Sauer won the Army's contract for the new rifle in 2022, paving the way for introducing the XM7 rifle and the XM250 machine gun. Intense and comprehensive testing followed until the Army officially announced in March 2024 that its first unit would be fielded with the new rifles. The honor fell to the 1st Battalion, 506th Infantry, 101st Airborne Division at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. SIG Sauer's XM7 will gradually replace the M4 carbine, while the XM250 will do the same with the M249MG. Both weapons are powered by the highly advanced XM157 fire control smart scope developed by Vortex Optics. This scope features a ballistic calculator, laser rangefinder, and digital display overlay, tailored specifically for these next-generation weapons. The XM7 is based on SIG Sauer's innovative MCX spear rifle. It's heavier and longer than the M4, weighing 9.8 pounds and is 36 inches long, while the M4 weighs 7.4 pounds and is 33 inches long with the stock extended. Nonetheless, the XM7 has significant enhancements, making it dramatically superior to its counterpart. For instance, it features a suppressor to reduce the blowback from toxic fumes, with collapsible buttstock, standard and left-side non-reciprocating charging handles, and an advanced M-lock handguard for direct accessory attachment. In comparison, the M4 features a standard handguard with limited rail space for accessories. Furthermore, the M4 lacks the advanced features of the XM7's optic, but can still match some of them with accessories. The most drastic change between both rifles resides in the more powerful 6.8mm cartridge, which allows the XM7 to have an effective range of around 1,800 meters and a muzzle velocity of 915 meters per second, offering excellent armor penetration. The M4, on the other hand, still employs the 5.56 cartridge, which has an effective range of around 600 meters and a similar muzzle velocity if using the advanced M855A1 round. In summary, the XM7 offers drastic advancements in lethality, range, and accuracy compared to the M4 carbine, but it is also heavier and delivers increased recoil due to its stopping power. A similar story unfolds between the M249 light machine gun, the Army's current squad automatic weapon, or SAW, and its replacement, the XM250. Developed as an American adaptation of the Belgian FN Mini-Me, the M249 entered service with the American military in 1984. Chambered in a NATO 5.56mm cartridge, the M249 has an effective combat range of around 800 meters, a muzzle velocity of 915 meters per second, and a cyclic fire rate of 850 rounds a minute. It weighs approximately 10 kilograms or 22 pounds with 200 rounds. The XM250, based on SIG Sauer's 6.8mm LMG, also features the same standard suppressor as the XM7, has a combat range of around 760 meters, a muzzle velocity of 950 meters per second, and a cyclic rate of fire of approximately 800 rounds a minute. It weighs over 14.5 pounds or 6.6 kilograms with a suppressor and bipod attached. Design-wise, the XM250 is more customizable thanks to its free-floating reinforced M-lock handguard and the XM157 fire control smart scope developed by Vortex Optics. It is also ambidextrous and more compact for combat deployment. Furthermore, the XM250 is considerably lighter, packs a heavier punch, and has increased fire rate, accuracy, and penetration capabilities, without considering its advanced suppressor that reduces noise and increases optimal communication between squad members. In summary, the SIG Sauer XM250 offers advancements in lethality, weight, ergonomics, and overall performance, making it a superior choice for modern warfare. According to the Army's fiscal 2025 budget application, the military plans to buy over 111,428 XM7 rifles, 13,334 XM250 automatic rifles, and 124,749 XM157 fire control optical devices, stretching into the 2030s. The capabilities of the XM7 and XM250 are part of a broader strategic preparation for potential conflicts with near-peer adversaries, where technological parity might be a significant factor. The increased range, lethality, and armor penetration capabilities ensure that infantry units are not outmatched in firepower when facing armies of similar capabilities.